So setup wise, we talked about the ball not being too far back. I don't know why, that's just maybe just a thing that's just crept in there.
Yeah.
Ball position, club face alignment, grip, posture, all these things can adjust. They're the basic fundamentals of golf, but they could be right or wrong and change throughout your golfing life. Okay, you'll find one day you're gripping the club really well, and then 6 weeks later, oh, it's gone wrong.
Okay.
The ball position can go wrong. All these things can adjust. It's always worth checking on them. Okay, where you've got it there, just left to centre is fine. Okay. In terms of the swing here now, we want to try and get as much hinge as we can. You can see that there's not really, not really much hinge at all. So as you start swinging through now, the arms start pulling and bending. At impact now, your arms are up, and the club now very close into your body. Left foot now probably sort of lifting up a little bit there off the ground as your weight stays back. Okay, so this is your practice swing. Okay, really good hinge of the wrist there now. Okay, good wide swing through there now, and a good unhinge on the way through. That finish position is very different to that one. Okay, so that's the move without the ball in the way. Now when the ball gets there, as we see, better ball, but just as you swing back, still a better wrist hinge, but if you pull your arm into your body, you catch the end of the golf ball here. So that club now is swinging through nearer to you. So you're catching right to the end of the golf club. If we sort of go back out to here now, your hands have only moved that much closer to you. It seems marginal. Left arm is starting to just lift and pull there a little bit. As a result of that club going this way, the ball then shoots off to the side there. Okay? And then when you finish here now, that arm's further from the body, but still not enough wrist hinge, and it's still a little bit kind of pulled in. So I'd say in terms of practice, if we can get yourself obviously making practice swings where you finish in that position, that's going to be great. Put 2 objects on the ground, whether it be 2 tees or whatever, and put the ball, imagine to be in the middle there, okay? And you're trying to swing your golf club through that gate. Okay. Start off at being quite wide, and then get it narrower and narrower and narrower to a point where you think, okay, that's a really small gap. And you're trying to hit the ground, obviously, nearer the target side of the golf ball. There's no point in the ground way behind it, just bouncing over it, because it's not going to achieve the objective, okay? But I say, it's kind of like a relearning of where the ground is. Because you're hinging your wrist, your arm in a different position, the ground now, you're just bringing the club in towards you. Whereas before, you're sort of out there and sort of swiping this way. It was a method that kind of evolved in over time. And some of what you'll find when you play a lot, as you do, and you, Rose and Joe and anything else, when you play a lot, you find little faults creep in. And the more you play, the more, as you say, practice makes permanent, you start unconsciously, most definitely not thinking about making these adjustments. They sort of just start creeping in through play, whether it's because you watch other people do it, whether you're watching Joe or Rose or Kath or Emma or whatever. Subliminally, we always pick these things up and we just start making different moves in our golfing. Now for me, that left foot has always been an issue with your swing. 6 months ago, that wasn't a problem, was it? You were keeping that left foot down and it was okay. Sometimes then when you start hitting a few bad shots, okay, your brain starts thinking, oh, what are we doing wrong? And you start making subtle adjustments, unbeknown to yourself. Okay? So just keeping on top of these moves there, okay? We know the swing we can make, we can hinge the wrist up better, okay? We can get that L to L, and it's just practicing that, in front of a mirror, okay? Just in front of that L to L. Can you get that movement there now? You can see your weight shift sort of moving left to right, or right to left in your case as you're on your body, okay? The right foot starting to move, the hips moving, that's a very good movement. If you can get that movement, learn to go through 2 gates, you'll be flying along. But the thing is, it's just practice with that. I say practice don't make it permanent. If you make practice swings without any feedback, you can make a practice swing striking the ball down here. As you're hitting the ground there when you're doing these practice swings, but whereabouts are we striking the ground? Is it the right spot or is it that much too close to you? And at 60 mile an hour, you wouldn't see the difference. So ping off the
make
side.
sure you're going between,
exactly,
put 2 markers.
Just put 2 tees down or 2 things in the ground and make some swings like a, I don't know, welcome out at home run, digging the garden up kind of thing, and just swing back and forth until you find that strike point. You kind of learn what does that feel like. Okay? Makes sense.
Wonderful.
Excellent, good stuff.